Right, let's bring in our reporter, Balintulu, on the line. A very good evening to you, Zugo. Thank you for your time. I mean, just listening to what the community has had to say about the devastating news that's left residents in shock, fearing for their lives. How are they processing what has been uncovered?
It's very hard for them to, good evening. It's very hard for them to process everything that's been happening. And I remember yesterday when speaking to the community members, some say this is a norm to their area that they're currently in KwaNobuhle. And also just to take it back that also in 2023, there were 6 people that were gunned down in KwaNobuhle. So for them, they're saying that it's become a thing, and they know that, sometimes it's very hard for them to even get help from the police. They don't know how they feel about their safety. They also just mentioned that, when it comes to also the street lights, where in the area in KwaNobuhle, there are no street lights. It's dark. There's only one police station, and just to paint a picture, there's one police station and there's about 8 areas in KwaNobuhle. So they say that even for them to call out for help, it's hard for police to even reach to these areas.
But what stands out, I mean, it's quite frightening to hear that it's becoming a norm and the community is accepting it as a norm. But what stands out is the one gentleman who says no one feels safe in KwaNobuhle. Police are part of the problem, which shows that there's not enough trust when it comes to residents reporting crimes to police.
There isn't at all, because also just yesterday, for me to be able to experience it live. So when one of the suspects was actually apprehended by the police, he was then apparently, he mentioned other people that were involved. And just after close to 15 to 20 minutes, the same guy who is the community leader, Malinga, mentioned that there is someone from the police that has already given out names to some of the community members of these young males that were arrested. So they're saying that how are we supposed to trust the police if they can't even keep names of these suspects? Because now chances that if they were to tell the communities who's arrested at the moment, whoever was supposed to be arrested that is related to this case might be able to run away. And think in terms of also just calling the police, they were complaining about there is no police van. They've spoken about getting containers, small police stations, yes, within the areas. I remember when it was in 2023 in the Imbizo, when the Minister Senzo Mkhone was there, it was one of the emphasis that the community were talking about was that we have one police station. How are we supposed to report crimes in the area with one police station?
Absolutely. But as this matter develops, we know that 8 male suspects between the ages of 16 and 27 have been arrested. Do we know anything more besides their ages?
From what I gathered while I was there, it seems like these suspects that were arrested were actually known to the community, and these 2 young ladies were having a good time with these suspects when the incident happened where they eventually got burnt. So that's all that we know for now. But I do know that the suspects are going to appear in court this Monday, which is on the 23rd. And I think we'll get to know more about, the relations of these suspects to these young ladies that got burnt.
Very well. Let's perhaps leave it there for now. Thank you very much. Balintulu, SABC News reporter, giving us a sense of this story.